Hello everyone and welcome to Media Studies Pro. In today's video, we're diving deep into shutter speed. We'll explore exactly why filmmakers lower it, what creative purposes it serves, and which specific shots benefit most from this technique. This is all about practical, educational filmmaking knowledge. So, what is shutter speed? It's simply the length of time your camera's sensor is exposed to light. When we lower the shutter speed, the shutter stays open for a longer duration. This has two major effects. It lets more light hit the sensor, and it records movement over a period of time instead of freezing it in an instant. One of the biggest reasons to use a lower shutter speed is to capture natural-looking motion. Think about it. Our eyes don't perceive the world in perfectly frozen frames. When you lower your shutter speed, moving subjects create a slight, subtle motion blur, which makes your video feel much more realistic and cinematic. This is a key reason why most films steer clear of very high shutter speeds unless they're going for a specific, jarring effect. In cinematic filmmaking, low shutter speed is essential for following the 180-degree shutter rule. This rule is a guideline that helps create smooth, natural motion that audiences are used to seeing. If you're shooting at 24 frames per second, the rule suggests setting your shutter speed to double your frame rate, which would be 1/48th or, more commonly, 1/50th of a second. This balance is what gives film its classic, fluid look. If the shutter speed is too high, the movement can look choppy and sharp, almost like a video game. Another critical use for low shutter speed is shooting in low light conditions. When you're in a dark environment, your camera is starved for light. By reducing the shutter speed, you allow more light to be captured over time. This brightens the image without needing to crank up the ISO, which can introduce a lot of unwanted digital noise. The result is a much cleaner, more professional-looking shot in dim settings. Now let's talk about specific shots where this technique shines. Low shutter speed is frequently used in walking shots. When a character is walking, a slight motion blur in their hands, legs, and even the background adds a sense of smoothness and realism. You'll see this everywhere, from major films to cinematic social media reels. It's also perfect for dance and performance shots. Dance is all about continuous, fluid movement. A lower shutter speed can create beautiful motion trails and a sense of flow that really enhances the energy and rhythm of the performance. This is why music videos often use it to add a dramatic and artistic flair to movement. Think about traffic and city shots at night. That iconic look with long streaks of light from cars is achieved with a low shutter speed. These light trails are a powerful way to show the passage of time and the bustling energy of a city, making them a staple in cinematic travel films and night B-roll. Low shutter speed is also fantastic for capturing water. Whether it's a flowing river, a powerful waterfall, or gentle waves on a shore, a longer shutter exposure will make the water look smooth, silky, and almost ethereal. Nature filmmakers and documentary creators use this to give water a dreamlike quality. Speaking of dreamy, this technique is also used to evoke emotion. The slight softening and motion blur can create a nostalgic, romantic, or even melancholic atmosphere. Filmmakers might use this for a memory sequence, a romantic scene, or any moment that needs a more artistic, less literal feel. However, using a low shutter speed requires care. If you're shooting handheld, the longer exposure time will amplify any camera shake, potentially making your footage unusable. That's why a tripod, gimbal, or some form of stabilizer is highly recommended. Also, if you try to use a low shutter speed in bright daylight, your image will likely be completely overexposed, just a wash of white. To combat this, filmmakers use Senti filters, which are like sunglasses for your lens. They reduce the amount of light coming in, allowing you to maintain that cinematic motion blur even on a sunny day. In conclusion, lowering your shutter speed is a powerful creative and technical decision. It helps you capture natural motion, shoot in low light, and achieve that coveted cinematic look. Understanding when and why to use it gives you incredible control over the mood, realism, and storytelling in your films. If you found this lesson useful, please subscribe to Media Studies Pro for more professional filmmaking education. Thanks for watching.